All right, so here's what I want to do. What that one kicking around? Oh, an antenna. Ah. This can come in handy for things like this. I want to put these together because I'm going to be using these when I'm working on my knees, like out there on the ground, for instance. Because I'm going to be laying down on it. I'm going to be leaning on it. You know, when I get up, I'm going to be on my knees on it. Knee pads would be fine if I was just going to be on my knees, but I'm not. And I did find the knee pads, by the way. But I want to be able to keep these two together. Now, in order to do that, I need to have something underneath back here, and then I can just glue it all down. It's actually starting to warm up a little bit. It was cold out there today. Well, compared to where it was, you know, like I said, up until a few days ago, we got a lot of rain, a lot of wind. And I think I brought down all that cold weather from the northern system. Because now, before that, we were up in the high 80s, low 90s, sometimes high 90s. The humidity was raw. But now, it was 52 last night. Now, that's not bad. But when you get hit with 90 and then all of a sudden, bam, you're 50, that's bad. You feel it. Now, what can I put under this? If I use any type of vinyl, it's going to wear out. If I use the heat shrink, it's going to wear out. If I use the styrofoam sheet, it's going to wear out. So, what do I have a lot of that's going to last a few times and yet still be a little flexible? I just found some. I've got an old burlap curtain here. Speaking of burlap, speaking of burlap, do I want to double it? No, but what I am going to double is the rubber, because I got a lot of that. Let me look at the other rubber. There's one that's not too bad. Well, hello there, little spider. Where'd you go? I'll let you live. Just gotta get out of my way. Poor little fella. Thought you were safe, huh? Okay. So that one's gonna be there. This one's gonna get cut off. Here. Okay. Razor knife. I got everything over here but. But I got a pair of scissors. And I'm gonna put it off right about here. I don't know if I'm going straight, not straight. Probably not straight. do it back to back. I don't care so much if the girl has a more. I just want to have it there to help hold this shit together. You know what I mean? This side. Is this going to fit? Now these are a little opposite. What I mean by that is the one underneath. This part is here. So I kind of lapped them a little bit, which is good. I didn't really plan on it, but it worked out, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to put this over here. Now, do I have any more? Looks like I may have. Oh, I don't have enough. Wow. See, I don't know if this stuff will work. This stuff is for acrylics. That's the problem. You know, like fish tanks and things. I have number 4 and number 16. About 5 years ago, maybe a little bit longer. When tanked, whatever it was big. You know, they had their own thing going. They weren't reruns. I noticed that when they made a lot of the tanks, they had this liquid and it would just, and boom. Now, were they showing everything? I don't know. So after a while, I said, you know what? I'm going to get a hold of Redneck. So I get on the computer. I email Redneck. And I said, listen, I'm not looking to do anything. I'm not in competition with you. I said, I'm just a guy that's fooling around with some hobby stuff, not even anything to do with fish. I said, but I'm curious as to the glue that you're using. Now, I don't know if it was him or not that got back to me. However, somebody got back to me and said, well, I got to remember I put the screwdrivers over here. Boy. Nice and neat. There's even a razor knife there. And then he says to me, well, I'm just going to leave it over here. And I need something that's going to stick in a hurry. And I know there isn't that much in here. So what I will do is put this, if I can pour any of it out. I don't know if it's going to come out or not. I don't know how much is in there. Very little. Let me bang a screwdriver in the end of it. Give me a little extra drippage room. That screwdriver is very sharp. Maybe I should use a putty knife. Alright, we'll put you there, see what happens. What I'll do is, if I get any out of this, I'll put it on the seam, so we don't have to worry about the 2 seams, and then I can use the other stuff as well. Now I got 2 things out there that I think I can use. They came out of the air conditioner. The problem being is, yeah, there's a problem. I don't know. I know they have a reason. I just can't do it. This didn't even work. Well, that's a good shape, but the can is empty. I wonder. What's that song? Wonder, wonder, wonder. You look it up, maybe? Yeah. This is kind of like a who did it ran type of job. Reminds me of the time we bought a condo. We were living on a boat. I had the back surgery right beside it. She had a small place to go. And so I, recuperate somewhat. We can still go to the boat and stay down there and, live on it per se, but we had a condo to go to if needed. And, we bought the condo. And we made money on the condo. If I remember right, it was a one bedroom. It was like 750 square feet. So it was, fine for us. Living room, dining room, all one. We wouldn't go before paying all kinds of stuff. Kitchen was a little separated with a half wall. Hey, baby. If it didn't feel sticky to me when I picked it up, even though it looked like silly putty, I wouldn't have used it. But I figured being as thick as it was, and there's two seams here together, this seam and the one under it, it would probably be the best. So that's what I did. And then I had spray adhesive, which I don't have a lot, but I still had some left. And I sprayed the rest of it, which that seems to be working. Now I want to put the rubber back on it. Not the rubber back, but the burlap back. Alright, now, again, I have a lot of glue. I have all kinds of that Mod Podge stuff. Mod Podge. I got 7 different kinds over there. Don't even ask me what it does. I don't know. I don't know why I had to buy all 7. They're probably bad by now. So that's just money over there going poof, 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 poof. I'm wondering if I want to double up on this or just do one. It really doesn't make a difference, I guess, if I double up on it or not. Is it really going to make a difference? Probably not. I mean, it'll be thicker, but I just want it more so to help hold this together. Not so much for its visual effects. Well, that should be okay. Let's try it. I don't know if I have enough of this or not, but we'll do a little bit at a time and see what happens. Oh, I gotta get these radios out of the way. These are Coast Guard radios. I gotta get the timer on those. I gotta find my other 6 timer. The problem being is this stuff seems to soak everything up. Well, maybe. No, that ain't gonna work. I was wondering if I use some spray foam and spread it. Or is that just gonna get crumbly on me? Not a problem. Don't worry about it. You gave me a good deal. All right. Well, okay. It's just that I don't like, to take advantage of people. You don't know, one, how long they may have saved up for that money. And now you sell them something that doesn't work, and they don't have any money to buy anything different or any money to fix it with. So I always try to be honest with them. Well, I'm always honest with them if I remember. You know how I am. I'm cutting this off. I'm only going to go with one. One is I'm not going to have enough spray adhesive to do two. These carpet shears, I find them to always be there for me. They don't cut everything like those other ones that I got from Tractor Supply that I can't see or find anymore. I even went to the I think it's Procom. I even went to the website. They have scissors there, but they don't have those scissors there. The ones they have there are a little stubbier. The same handle, but stubbier. It's the same. So every time I go up to Tractor Supply, I check the guppy tables. What am I going to do with those radios? I got to find, because right now they're in the way. And only because I don't want to get anything on them. I mean, this is going to kind of be their home for them for a while. Because I got to find a home for them. I want to put them on a charge and a timer. I want to see if I can get these batteries to stay. They're working. The batteries last a little bit. You know, if you had to use them for 3 to 4 hours and you weren't talking at them constantly like you're on your cell phone, they'd work. However, if you're on it all the time, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Okay, that seems to be doing all right there. So okay. Let's get my finger on this, get this going in the right direction. Don't like that wrinkle. There's nothing there. More is fine someplace. I just don't know where. Under there. I don't like bending down for it. Screw it. Now, as soon as I get this done, I got to go out and I take the trailer off. Because here's I think I told you. Here's my week. Monday, after coffee, I gotta go down to the Coast Guard station and pick up the Coast Guard trailer. It's got coasting in it. And other things, which is okay. Once I get that back here, that's fine. Tuesday, I don't need the trailer, any of them, but I do have to go to the gun club in East Haven to let the water company, sewer company, whatever it is, give them access to the gate and in to the building, because they're working in the street and apparently they got to do something to the building. And I can't let them in there alone. So I have to stay there until they're done, however long that happens to take. That's why I can't make any plans for anything else, because if I was to be out of there, we'll say by 10:30, I would go down with the tractor, and then when I left there, go right up to Branford and do what I got to do up there with the tractor. But because I don't know how long it's going to take for them to do it, I'm going to have to go up to Branford on Wednesday, which means I got to hook the trailer back up and take the John Deere up there. So when I go up there, I'll bring the camera to see what it looks like up there. I can't put down the name or anything like that, and I can justifiably understand. You don't like putting down a gun club in the name of the gun club, because you really don't want anybody to know the layout of this club, other than it's a club. You know that this is there and that's there, but you don't know where, or you don't know what name it is. So it could be 1 out of 3 in the town of Branford. I did a student, well, I certified. I keep saying I did or I'm going to do. You know, like one of the cops over here I know, he says, can you certify my wife? Yeah, I can do your wife for you. You know, it just doesn't sound right sometimes, you know. But I certified this young lady who works for a fitness center over here, which is right next door to where we have coffee, by the way. And she says, can you take some videos with my phone with me shooting and things? Well, let's get you shooting first to make sure you're doing everything safely, because I can't be distracted watching you through your camera or your phone when I'm trying to watch what you're doing. So once I know she's doing, and that I will certify her as long as she passes the written exam, then at that point we'll take it from there. So anyway, I did a little 2 or 3 minute with her phone while she shot, and you know, because we're proud of it, you know. And she put it on Facebook, I think it was, and she said how she took her firearms class today at the so-and-so, which is the Branford Gun Club, and that you know, she enjoyed it, blah blah blah, nice place, blah blah blah, you know. And the next day I get a call from Paulie, which is the president, and said, tell her to take that down. So I said, all right, I'll have her change it. All right. So I call her up. I said, listen, you can leave it up. Just take down anything that you put on mentioning where and the name of the place. You know, basically, gee, I went to and had my, you know, I went to the range today and I was certified for my gun permit and blah, 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 blah. That's all you need to know. You know, you're still seeing shoot. But like I say, you know, they don't see any harm in it. And for the most part, it's okay. But you do have to pay attention, especially when it comes to guns. Because there's so many anti-gunners out there now as well, that you never know if they'd want to just go up there and sabotage, you know, and wreck the place. And that does happen a lot. That's like the Sandy Hookers. That's what we call them. You know, it's no more about them losing their kids to Sandy Hook. Now it's more about the money we can make. Oh, really? You know, it's been a long time. That's over with. But they're still out there. And the monies that they're making, they're splitting up apparently. Nobody knows because they don't have to show what they do with it and where it goes. Right? Hello? You know, if you got an organization that's doing something, you should be liable to show where that money's going instead of into your pocket. You know? Well, we're going to go picket today, so, you know, let's pick up $10,000 a piece. Because we are going to be going there to work, you know. But what they do is, if they hear anything about a gun club or a gun class going on, especially hunting, because then you got two of them working against you. Now, I don't hunt, so I don't even think about getting involved with hunting classes. I understand people hunt, but I look at it this way. As long as the stuff is on the table, and as long as you can afford it to buy it, these animals have already sacrificed. You don't have to do any more and go out and kill them because, you know, you got to feel, let's make it feel like, roar, you know? I went out today and I hunted my own and I gutted and cleaned it and, oh yeah, it tastes great. Yeah. If you have to hunt to feed your family and yourself, I can understand it. But if you're just going out there for the game and for the enjoyment, then you're trash in my book. And I tell you that in front of you. I don't care. Trash is trash. Well, Sandy Hook, if they hear that there's somebody giving a hunter's course or a large group of people, a large class, there's a couple places up north in Connecticut that